an old metal door, he heard faint, eerie whispers and distant howls echoing through the corridors, but nothing prepared him for what he saw next. With a deep breath, he opened the door. A massive Wendigo, chained to the wall, was staring straight into Mike's soul.
These are scary and creepy TikTok videos that will make you think the whole day.
Tell us the truth in plain sight.
Smile I've ever seen out of Mark Zuckerberg.
So the song Shake It Off was about how I shed my skin every 1,000 years. And the song Bad Blood was about how I drink blood out of my Grammys.
A toast to blood. Save some blood for Paul Rudd.
Begins at the dawn of history. The birth of the very first society begat the need for the very first secret society.
Lie.
Wow, really? So, family, this is the question. This is creepy as hell, right? Is it the truth? Are they trying to expose the Illuminati to us? But you all watch the video, family. Let me know your comments on this.
Because no one has ever been in space. There is a theory that suggests we have never explored space due to a transparent barrier surrounding our world. Beyond this barrier, there is no open space or vacuum, but rather water. It may all sound crazy, but in 1962, the US government detonated a few nuclear bombs in the sky, allegedly to test the atmosphere's reaction to their explosion. So they want us to believe. However, some claim that they were actually attempting to see if they could break through this invisible barrier. Ironically, this program was called Operation Fishbowl. This theory is fueled by the observation that many have noticed stars appear to twinkle or shimmer through a liquid-like substance when viewed with the naked eye or through a camera. Rocket enthusiasts have also noted that the rockets we have launched seem to encounter an invisible ceiling, creating an effect similar to what one would observe in water.
Wow, family. So, my God, anytime I watch this conspiracies guy, it just keeps getting crazier each day. So it means that all the facts that we know of people going to the moon are not really legit. If this conspiracy is true, it means that we've lived in a lie for all this while.
It's the big ball of lava. That's Earth. But 10,000 feet is not a big deal.
Have you given any consideration whatsoever to the flat Earth movement?
Haha. I think that's a troll situation.
Oh, it's not. No, it's not. You would like to think that because you're a super genius. But I, as a normal person, I know there's people way dumber than me. And they really, really believe. They watch YouTube videos, which go on uninterrupted and spew out a bunch of fucking fake facts very eloquently and articulately. And they really believe. These people really believe.
I mean, if it works for them, sure. Fine.
Weird.
Hide it anymore.
The season premiere of SNL with Ice Spice.
Ooh, look at us, 3 Gen Z icons.
Aren't you like 40?
No. A long time ago, I met this guy and made a deal where I get to stay 25 years old for forever.
What guy?
Tall fella, horns, red fur, I don't know, little hoods.
Keen, that's the devil, dude.
What? I thought it was like a Times Square Elmo or something.
Guys, I think he just confessed right there. Now they're making it so obvious to us, but the fact is that you see, when you make something plain to us, many don't believe. So it is very clear. He just made mention that he was visited by the devil. Guys, let's watch the next video.
For 2024 are truly chilling. In an episode dating back to 1998, the show hinted at an economic crisis, a nuclear war, and the death of the leader of the United States, all happening in the same year. The episode in question, titled Bart to the Future, provides a glimpse into the future where Lisa Simpson has become the President of the United States. In a conversation with her team, Lisa mentions that the previous administration led by President Biden left behind budget problems and quite a mess. Later in the episode, a news bulletin reports a nuclear clash with an unspecified country, resulting in massive destruction and chaos. While the idea of a nuclear war and an economic crisis is quite frightening, we can certainly hope that these Simpsons predictions do not come true. However, it's hard to ignore the show's track record in predicting major events, which leads us to wonder what else they might have predicted for the future. And precisely, one of the latest episodes of The Simpsons contains an even more terrifying prediction than anything they have predicted before. Do you want a part 2 to find out about?
Simpsons, this animation is very creepy. I've always wondered how they're able to predict the future. If you have any idea, guys, comment below. Let me know your opinion on this, because they're able to predict and they always come to pass.
Conspiracy.
I've always wondered why these stars are being forced to dress like women. You also Kevin Hart and the rest. They dressed like the female, and I've always wondered why and how. So let's see, family. Some of the things cannot be understood, but time tells.
See theories.
Historians and researchers believe that Atlantis was a real place, a highly advanced society with impressive technology and culture. The ancient Greek philosopher Plato wrote about Atlantis in his dialogues, describing it as a powerful kingdom that existed around 9,000 years before his time. According to the legend, the city was situated on an island in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean and was destroyed by natural disasters and catastrophes. There have been numerous archaeological discoveries and ancient texts that suggest the existence of a lost civilization with advanced knowledge of mathematics, astronomy, and engineering. Some of these artifacts date back to the same period when Atlantis was said to have flourished. There is also many geographic and geological features that could match the description of Atlantis in Plato's account. So what do you think?
To Google Earth.
Proven.
Measure from one point to the other, and it won't connect. Now, measure around Antarctica. It won't connect. Measure around Brazil. Connects. Measure around Africa. Connects. Measure around the North Pole. Does not connect.
Epstein Island. But have you heard about Rothschild's Island?
I don't even know who that is.
The Rothschilds are like the most mainstream name when it comes to the Illuminati. Like, everybody knows about them. But yeah, they bought an island off the coast of Antarctica. Why would you want an island in Antarctica?
Why would anyone go to Antarctica?
I think there could be like secret tunnels they have built in under there.
Your go-to is always secret tunnels.
There's no other reason for them to have an island.
Family, so this is one of the things I don't understand, because if the Rothschild will buy an island at the Antarctica, then it means they have an opinion, they have something they want to do there. Now, looking at let's use this as an example. You want to buy a land at a place, right, and you want to live there. You want to buy a land over there, yeah, because you want to live there, or you want to kind of acquire that place because there's a reason, right? So I believe that the Rothschild bought that island because there's something peculiar about that place. I think we need to dive deep into this so we can know why they bought a land or a place at the Antarctica. There are mysteries to unfold, guys. We need to check this out.
Connection to 9/11 as well, don't you?
I do. Yeah, I was booked on the first flight that hit the tower, and I was drinking the night before. Overslept a little bit in conjunction with the fact that my travel agent screwed up the itinerary by about 15 minutes, and so I arrived 10 minutes late to get on the flight.
Access Hollywood that Michael was supposed to be at a meeting inside the World Trade Center on September 11th, 2001. Now, Jermaine said his brother slept through a number of early morning appointments, and that day was one of them. He says,
guys, look at this. Is it luck, or maybe he was favored? It can be that this 9/11 stuff, you're aware, this is a planned thing, right? So what if it was a luck, or maybe the plan, and they need to exclude him from those that will perish that very day? Let me know your opinion, guys. Come below, let me know your thought about this, because he's not the only one that claimed that he was supposed to be there, but miraculously he was saved away. So let me know your idea on this.
That we don't have any photos of Earth from space, they're lying. I'm about to show you my favorite photos of Earth from space, and they keep getting better. This is the very first photo of Earth from space. There are no stars in the background because that's just not how cameras work. You can't have the same exposure for a really bright object in the foreground and really dim objects in the background. You gotta pick one or the other. This is the first photo of the Earth from another astronomical object, the moon. I love this one. This is the first full disk, true color image of the Earth. This is the very famous Earthrise photo taken in orbit around the moon. This photo is called the Blue Marble. It was taken on Apollo 17. This is unedited. There are other photos also called the Blue Marble that are edited, but this is the real unedited full one, the first one. This is the first photo of Earth from past Pluto. That's Earth. This is the first movie of Earth from space where it makes an entire full rotation. This was taken over a 25-hour period. This is the Pacific Ocean from the Discover satellite. That's Antarctica for people who say we don't have photos of Antarctica.
Government so afraid of. The U.S. Navy sets off a 40,000-pound bomb in the Atlantic Ocean, 100 miles from the coast of Florida, saying that it was only a military exercise. However, looking at the footage of the explosion, it definitely didn't seem like a regular military exercise. Furthermore, it's known that there are unknown creatures or aliens living deep in the ocean. So, could it be possible that it wasn't a military exercise, but a cover-up to take out a deadly threat in the ocean? With this suspicious military exercise, many are asking,
it can be family, because I know that just like space, we are yet to also uncover deep into the ocean. I read that we are still yet to discover about 80% of the ocean. It means that so far what we've already discovered about the sea is just 20%. And now there's about a whole 80% we have to discover down there. So you are aware, maybe it's the truth, maybe there's kind of other beasts or fishes that we are yet to uncover deep into the ocean.
Are the only living person on Earth right now, and everyone else is just a product of your imagination. Listen carefully, you'll be shocked. There's a theory where you are actually the only living person right now, the only consciousness that truly exists. It's called the egg theory. Your family, your friends, the strangers you pass on the street, all of them exist because your mind doesn't want to feel alone. But here's the eerie part of this theory. Since you are the sole true consciousness, you will live every possible life that has ever existed and will ever exist. You will be reincarnated and born billions and billions of times until you have lived every individual's life. And then you can hatch this egg and become a god. The entire universe was created as an egg for the main character, which is you. And once you have lived every human life ever, you will be born as a god. Every time you hurt someone, you are hurting yourself. It may sound horrific, but you wouldn't know if you've already lived billions of lives. You've probably already lived over 1 billion, and you just don't remember. You probably lived your mother's life, your cousins, the stranger across the street. In reality, you are me and I am you. So every single person you know and will ever know was you.
My God, guys, this actually gives me the creeps, guys, because let me know your opinion below, guys, because it's strange.
Theories Part 2. The Bohemian Grove Club. The Bohemian Grove Club is a place located in the woods of California. It is a club filled with the world's most powerful people and the world's wealthiest. It has around 2,600 members. I'm talking politicians, actors, artists, presidents, writers, mostly anyone with a big name that possesses a lot of power. And there's still a huge waiting list of powerful people waiting to join. Each year they meet up to discuss what's gonna happen next in the world. JP Morgan was a part of this club, Clint Eastwood, and even Ronald Reagan. It's more like a cult than a club. People like Albert Einstein and Robert Oppenheimer even discussed the Manhattan Project there, which led to the world's first atomic bomb, taking the lives of millions of people. When it goes down, they worship an ancient owl god statue, in which they give fake sacrifices to. Yeah, they make a human shape out of sticks and twigs and put it in the fire.
Hail, fellowship's eternal flame! Once again, midsummer sets us free!
Wow.
My only question
Can it be real human being that they sacrifice?
is, what other huge world events are being discussed and planned as we speak?
Conspiracy theories that turned out to be true, Part 1. What were once dismissed as mere conspiracy theories have later been found to contain some elements of truth. People usually assume that the government does everything to protect its citizens, but behind that mysterious veil, could there be secrets too dark for the government to reveal? The secret MKUltra program of the U.S. Central Intelligence Agency is a prime example of that. Exposed in 1974, MKUltra conducted drug experiments, electroshock therapy, and many other forms of psychological torture on human subjects without informing them. Many victims later suffered physical and mental breakdowns, and MKUltra did not stop at injecting drugs into the human body. Authorities also conducted many other frightening experiments. Some individuals had to endure enhanced mind control, such as electric shocks and mind control techniques, without prior notice. In particular, experiments aimed to study the power of drugs in coordinating human consciousness. LSD was injected into the body, and the reactions of the individuals were observed during their interactions with clients. You know what I mean. These seemingly harmless actions caused serious harm to the physical and mental well-being of the victims. The secrets of these covert operations were only exposed through the bravery of those who reported and shed light on the truth. However, it also serves as a sobering lesson for every government regarding ethics and limits in the use of power. Comment Part 2 and I will reply to the comment with the most likes in the next video.
That you'll lose yourself in their expectations of you.
Well, I've felt that way for a long time. And then I see my big face on that movie screen with no makeup on and my natural hair color, and I'm like, oh, I just gave it away. I mean, you know, I have always liked to shapeshift.
Now, family, here's right there. She says, I always love to shapeshift.
Right.
And this is creepy, guys, because if you are able to change your shape and you appear in different form, then you are, it's true, family, guys. The pyramids look the same, guys.
Did this man just witness a real giant? On October 23rd, TikToker RB Diesel posted a video from a remote location in Oregon where he claimed to have seen what appeared to be a giant looking out of a stone door high up on a cliff face just before it closed. Check this out.
There, right up there. That thing was open. It opened completely up and then it closed back up. And there's a little slot in it right up there. You can see that little slot where it looked like somebody was staring out of. Dude, giants are freaking real. I don't care what anybody says.
This video has since gone viral, and over the past weekend, he and his wife, along with a group of friends, went back to investigate.
The group dropped off. We were followed by 2 white government trucks that the wife and I took off up in the hills, and we did lose and come back down. I know what I think it is. This looks like it was just set in there.
After losing these unmarked trucks, they managed to hike up there, but had some strange things happen.
Hike down the road, we're going to get up there, we're going to get what we need to get done. It's about a mile back, 2 miles up or whatever, we got to cut across. Right now the dog is right above me. Did you hear that? Yeah, but that was a big thump.
Now, another TikToker who lived nearby decided to drive out to the location, and here's what they found. So, did RB Diesel really find the home of a giant? Some kind of opening to a secret facility? Just what is going on here?
And guys, there's a question to all of us. Are giants real? Are they really giant in this world of ours? Let me know your comment below, guys. Think about it. Comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Because we are still living in a mystery, guys. Guys, I really don't really get what just happened. So the camera settings the guy shot and made the settings, I really don't get it. So in case you have an idea of that, how can this tell us everything around it's fake? I just don't get a video, so let me know what you think about it.
I'm tweaking out. This shirt says Coca-Cola in English, right? So it's a bad photo, but it's the only one I have. You can clearly see that the shirt has Hebrew letters. I bought it in Israel, which is why it's in Hebrew. So on this day, April 14th, 2023, I put it in the washing machine in Hebrew, and it came out in English. Someone please tell me if we just went through a portal, if like astrology girls, please help me out, like what's going on?
People always have this conspiracy famous, and people be saying like, "Oh, you're in the Illuminati." Look,
you saw your videos, right?
You
have videos online, like Cardi B,
YouTube, and it's like, bro, do you know that if I don't work, I could go broke? Do you know if I say the wrong, if I do or say the wrong thing out of my mouth,
you're out of here.
I'm out of here.
Guys, it's very true, as she said. So it says, if I don't say the right thing, I said the wrong thing, I'm out of here. It means it's very clear that they are being controlled by a body out there. They are being used by someone or by a body. Like that is a kind of group of people. So when they stand there and they make any wrong words, they can lose their job. They need to work. So what she said is the truth, family. They are being controlled by the Illuminati, and that is a fact.
All the rich families, the monarchy, all the presidents, they're all related to these trans-dimensional shape-shifting lizards.
This is the conspiracy theory iceberg. If you haven't heard of it before, you need to watch this. It is a massive list of all the conspiracy theories in the world. There are 10 tiers, starting with the visible part of the iceberg, tier 1, that is the more well-known conspiracy theories that you may have heard of, with some things I've already covered, like lizard people and celebrity reincarnation. Then as you go down the iceberg into the dark sea, they're darker, scarier, and more dangerous. Tier 4 is called the point of no return, because that's where it gets scary, with conspiracy theories about the dangerous activities that are actually going on at the Denver airport and what's hidden behind the secret chamber at Mount Rushmore. And then you get to tier 10, the bottom of the abyss, with conspiracy theories that will absolutely change how you look at the world, with theories like God's ego death and planned extinction for humans. Crazy dark shit. I'm going to start covering all of them, or at least the best ones, and we know I make amazing conspiracy theory content, so you'll want to see this. If you see any on here that catch your eye, request it. Or if you see any on here that catch your eye, request it, and I will cover it in this new series called Patty Tries to Convince You of the Craziest Conspiracy Theories in the World. Make sure you hit follow, because you will not want to miss this.
Yeah, you done it. You done it. You want a UFO? Go ahead.
Fucking UFO.
That's
yeah, guys. You also, this is a real UFO being carried by a government vehicle. So
crazy conspiracy theory connected to The Shining and the moon landing.
Yeah, I heard about the moon landing.
Yeah, it's all about the number on the doors, exact same amount of thousands of miles, 237, and it's 237,000 miles away. The little kid did have an Apollo 11 sweatshirt.
Yeah, that's true. He did have an Apollo 11.
I mean, that's pretty on the nose. You know, and he's the guy that the conspiracy theorists, when they get the most crazy, when they really want to dive into who did it, they think it was all Kubrick. Like Kubrick literally filmed the fake moon landing, uploaded it to the American TV satellites.
If anyone could do it, it'd be him. He'd be the guy I would get to do it.
Can you imagine if that was really what happened?
I've heard all
these years.
I remember hearing all the fucking conspiracy theorists about the Illuminati killing him because he made. Yeah.
Well, they were worried he was gonna open his fucking mouth. Tell about the moon landing. That too. That was his last one. They're like, enough. This guy's getting too close.
Because I think he died like a week after that movie.
Of course he did.
Guys, so what is the truth, guys? What if that's not a conspiracy theory, but it is really true that the Illuminati need to clear him off because he was about to speak the truth out there to us, to let us know that the moon landing was just a fake landing. It was filmed right here on Earth and was just uploaded on the American satellite. Let me know your comment below. Let me know if it's a true thing or a conspiracy, guys.
It took me 20 years to realize what this scene actually meant.
I feel good. I knew that I wouldn't. I feel good. I knew that I wouldn't.
Family, this is very creepy because why are the female artists dressing like male and the male artists dressing like female? Let me know your comment below. Are they trying to make us happy with the gay or the gay pride something, or it is something that they
to them. I think it's very wrong.
A few moments later.
Well, why do names matter so much? It's not as deep as you think it is. It's just a title.
If they were dead named, it would be shattering to them. I think it's very wrong.
Well, why do names matter so much?
No, I don't rate myself. I'm sorry, you're 100. No. She's 100. I'm not gonna rate myself none because that shit don't matter. It matters what's up here, period. Mine. Let's go! I'm a real I got money, baby. This Chanel, 7 bands. This BBL, 10 bands. I'm a real bitch.
I thought it matters what's up here, and then you pointed to your BBL.
Okay, well, listen. I'm a few daiquiris in.
What was that?
Wow, guys, family. You all heard what the woman said. The lady said he's 100. Oh.
Taylor?
We make music for a purpose.
It is music that by even the act of listening to it, you are participating in a satanic ritual.
Okay, Swifties, we all know by now that Zena LeVay, you know, the Satanist, but you heard what they were talking about. They said by even listening to the music, you partake in a satanic ritual. You ever heard of a rap sigil? Listen.
It's a thing where they, 1, murder somebody, 2, record the murder, 3, chop the audio up and sample it, and return to the murder scene and rap where they murder somebody at. They put it on a mixtape, and that creates a sigil. They sell the mixtape, people listen to it, and boom, the sigil is charged, and they make a lot of profit from it.
Is this what Lil Uzi Vert was talking about at his concert?
Obviously, all y'all is going to hell, right with me.
So,
You heard the song a million times, and you didn't even know. That's
wow.
It's crazy, because now the lyrics are starting to make sense.
Yeah.
I don't really care if you cry. I just know you should have never lied. She said she's not afraid to die. Just a stretch. Now, one of the most well-known examples of this is from this song, Bad Things by Cults. In the background of this song is actually the infamous last speech of Jim Jones. You know, the cult leader who poisoned his entire cult. At certain points of the song, you can actually hear screams from the children in the cult. Scroll if you don't want to hear it. Now, J. Cole went on to sample this song and use it. Now, he claims that he had no knowledge of this, but it's too late now. Who knows the amount of songs that we've listened to not knowing the true meaning?
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm transgender.
It's trans, guys.
Like, why do I have to pretend this is a... I just hate...
I'm born and raised here in New Mexico. I have a graduate degree in information technology, marketing, business, and finance. I own my own home. I pay taxes. I have a 6-figure job. I'm a respected professional in Albuquerque. I'm a mother.
Oh. A trans mother. How?
When I was a kid, I used to see these trails in the sky. And then you started to see a whole bunch of them. And the next thing you know, everybody in your neighborhood was fighting and arguing and you didn't know why. Okay? And you really didn't know why. I mean, everybody was fighting. So
Family, what was Prince saying? That thing that he claimed he sees in the sky, that tracks or trees, I don't know who. And he mentioned that anytime he sees it, everyone in his neighborhood begins to fight or quarrel. There's something, guys, we need to look into.
It blows my mind how nobody's talking about this. Watch this video. Pay attention to what David Dobrik says happened to his friend.
But the point of the story is she really wanted to be famous, I guess. That's what she wanted to be. And she met somebody who could promise her that. And she met somebody, have you ever heard this? No. She met somebody, this is crazy. And he was like, I know how to make you famous. And she's like, how? And he's like, we can turn you into anything.
Scientology.
We can turn you, honestly.
It may have been something like that.
We can turn you into a singer, an actor, whatever you want.
Bro, this story gets crazy. Like this video and follow me for part 2. Let's get it.
Look at her eyes,
that he's guilty?
No.
So you don't think he did it?
I don't think he did it.
And you said in all the time that you've known him that you never saw any erratic behavior, you have no evidence of any erratic behavior, you have nothing that would indicate that he would be capable of doing something like this, would have any motivation to do something like this.
Exactly.
You do know
my body.
Guys, her eyes look weird and different, Laurie.
It makes me like a shapeshifter. I can squeeze into anything, but no one trusted us. I don't know how to convince the guy that owns the original Maryland dress that I'm a shapeshifter.
Oh, guys, all I heard from her hair, she just made mention she's a shapeshifter, and you all saw her eyes during the interview. Her eyes were just like the eyes of a reptile. Wow.
Yo, check this video. Ramu the woke one, sending peace, living like the planet Ka. Free Rashad Jamal. This is behind the ice wall, y'all. Forbidden zones. Check this out. Check the background of the video. You see how it's rising like a giant is rising out the waters? Is that Godzilla? Who knows? But it sure is giant. It looked like a giant that's awakening while they going through there. They should have never even drove they boat through there. It's like they awakening an ancient giant or something. Do you see that? Pay attention. The video is slowed down so you can see it. Pay attention to the background water right there, how that just rose up out of there like Godzilla or something. You see what it is? I mean, it's rising higher than a mountain peak almost, like it's a real giant. Is y'all paying attention? Ramu the woke one, sending peace, love, and light. The planet Ka. Y'all stay woke out there. Ashe, Ashe. The revolution will be televised. Free the gods. Now we rise. In game. Oh, wait.
Guys, the eyes are very creepy. You are aware that these are the eyes of reptiles, guys, and the story about this stars being reptilian is with a strange.
Crack me up. White people say they don't believe in aliens till you ask them who built the pyramids. Aliens. Then ask them any other time. There's no such thing as alien, crazy nigger. They just don't want to believe a black man designed something that they can't fuck with to this day. You understand me? You know how we built the pyramids? You ever play in the sandbox? You gotta ask a simple question. Just always flip the script. What if up is down and down is up? What if you look down into space standing up on Earth? This is how we built the pyramids. You play in the sandbox. It's easy to move a mountain of sand into position. Once you wet sand, it holds its form like concrete. You put the first brick at the apex of this motherfucker, all right? You move sand out of this corner and that corner and place bricks there on both sides all the way to the top. Now you let the sand dry out and drop that brick right through that bitch. Sand under pressure when it's dry moves like fluid. That's why you always find viaducts in all of the motherfucking pyramids, so the sand can shoot the fuck out the bitch. Now you have a hollow column. And it's built into the ground in the same specs. It's not really a pyramid, it's a diamond. It is now topped off by quartz, and at the bottom is topped off by quartz. When moonlight comes through, it refracts off of the quartz in the bottom, the first refracting laser, illuminating the night sky, which is why they called Pharaoh God, because he could turn night into day. Thus the all-seeing eye on your dollar bill above the pyramid. Because the only part of the human body made out of quartz is a human eye. When it dries out, it's small granules of quartz. That's why light transfers through it. Holla at your boy.
Oh. Guy, he cracked it, guys. He really cracked it.
Me versus. Whoa, wait, don't give away too much, man. Yeah, okay. I can say clone, I want to say clone. All right, so there's like a clone by Ang Lee. Right. When it comes out. Let's get a selfie real quick. Let's hop in for a selfie.
Don't pay your taxes next year. Keep the BDS boycotts going. They're working, but at the same time, American tax dollars are constantly being funneled into the Israel apartheid regime and the IOF forces. And I cannot sit by and condone this. I know others cannot sit by and condone this. I'm not the only one saying this. Tax strike. It's time for a tax strike.
Okay, so I actually weirdly relate to this in that I hate paying taxes, and I swear I'm getting absolutely robbed the amount of taxes that these people take from me and the absolute state of our government that we get in return. And yeah, I also don't like the fact that my taxes are used to fund many things that I don't support and don't agree with. But I cannot recommend this strategy of a tax strike. Babe, you're just gonna end up with fines and penalties from the IRS or potentially even criminal penalties.
You guys see that shadow? Where are the clouds? Where are the clouds?
Guys, I hope you all saw the sky. It had no clouds. Strange, guys.
Hey yo, guess who just drove 15 hours just to find out the monolith's not even here anymore? 15 hours just to find out the monolith.
Guys, what's that? It looks very creepy, guys.
It's not even here anymore.
NASA have just made contact with the aliens found by Area 51 and have discovered a voice message left by them. Area 51 confirmed this week that aliens are real and are being kept in a secret facility in the US. But here's where it gets crazy. NASA have been contacted by the aliens through electromagnetic signals and they managed to decode it. But what the aliens said is going to shock you. This is the voice message that NASA decoded.
Alienígena, olha só.
Oh, okay. UFO again. Guys, there's a question that I always wanted to ask. UFO, do you think it's real? Let me know your comment below. If you believe it's real, Comment yes. If you don't, comment no, guys.
Carrie, what is it?
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Yep, she's just going. Keep walking.
So man
She's
one
still
train
going.
into the back
She's
gate
still going.
of Area 51.
Good luck.
She might make it to the other gate on the other side.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Area 51.
Yeah, she's the alien.
And where is she going
Yo.
to, guys?
She gives no fucks. Oh my god.
Yeah. Wow, guys, this is another UFO. Right there. Guys, that opening in the mountain, what do you think that is, guys? What is that opening in the mountain for, guys? Is it a secret tunnel or was a cave? Guys, there's some mysteries, guys. There's some mysteries. What's that thing, guys? It looks creepy, guys. Oh.
As the plane.
Oh my god, guys. You saw what just happened when they bent or set on fire. See that it was sun at first, but it has changed to coins.
Soared above an unfamiliar region in China. A passenger gazed out of the window, capturing a captivating video. A sense of awe and curiosity filled the air as the passenger's camera focused on a peculiar sight. A disc-shaped object, about the size of a small car, effortlessly gliding in parallel to the airplane, near one of its wings. The crispness of the video allowed the viewer to perceive the details of the disc distinctly. As seconds passed, an intriguing occurrence took place. The mysterious object seemed to activate a device of some sort, creating a mesmerizing effect. Space and time itself appeared to fold around the disk, as if the laws of physics were being bent to its will. The passenger's video captured the surreal moment in all its glory, a testament to an encounter that defied conventional understanding. As the object sped away from the aircraft, its velocity accelerated to a staggering 24,000 miles per hour,
Wow.
leaving an indelible impression on the mind of the witness.
Amazing, guys. Whoa.
It's crazy. So when I put my hand in here,
Why even put your hands into strange places, guys? I'll never do that. Oh my god. I wonder how painful it will be, guys.
¡Ay, Miguel!
Oh.
¡Miguel! ¡Hey!
Did he just use his teeth to? Wow. So the guy's trying to roll.
This is my favorite Kardashian conspiracy theory that lives on to this day. It's Kourtney Kardashian's third child, Reign, not a Disick, but actually a Bieber. The internet believes so strongly that Justin Bieber and Kourtney Kardashian had a baby together because they had a famous rendezvous right around the time that Reign would have been conceived. Even Ellen was on her case about it.
Does Justin Bieber help with the kids at all, or?
No. Only
That's the rumor. I know y'all are just friends, right? Or are you really dating him?
we're friends.
You're friends.
Yes.
Why are you smiling that way?
We're friends.
The strongest piece of evidence is how shockingly similar Reign and Justin look. Before I even knew this theory, anytime I would see Reign, I would think, he looks like Justin Bieber. If he grows out his hair into the Bieber swoop and starts singing Baby and sounds just like Justin, I'm calling Maury. It's actually so fucked up because any video online of Reign gets flooded with comments about, he looks like Justin, Reign Bieber. Scott and Kourtney had a major breakup in 2014, and if you remember on the show, that's when Scott went away to rehab, so he was out of the picture for a while. Kourtney and Scott in their tumultuous relationship, though, were definitely known to seek revenge on each other, so in this picture with Justin, he's hiding the woman's face, and his caption was, Lord knows, and everyone knows Scott calls himself the Lord. Interesting, down the line, Scott got with Justin Bieber's ex, Sophia Richie, maybe a revenge thing. He's like, I can get the young hot stars too, Kourtney. This theory has been cited to allegedly get under Scott's nerves a lot, and he even allegedly asked Kourtney to get a DNA test to confirm that Reign is his, but she would not. And the craziest part of this theory is that Scott and Kourtney broke up for the final time 6 months after Reign was born. Make sure to follow to know all the best celebrity conspiracy theories because you know Patty has them.
Guys, because they really look alike. You know, that's also theory that when a woman is pregnant and always visualizes someone in her mind, right, the child tends to look like that person that the woman tends to visualize often. So it can be that that's not his child, maybe because maybe she adores him, that's why the baby looks like him. It can also be that it's really his child. Let me know your comment below. Let me know your thoughts about this conspiracy, guys.
She magically forgot how to dance properly.
So, guys, what if it wasn't her on the stage? Because we are aware she can really dance, yes, but this time her dance move changed. So maybe it's not her, maybe someone else that's maybe the Illuminati has swapped. Who knows, guys? But let me know your comment below, guys.
Said that you won't fly commercial. You said that it's like getting into a tube with a bunch of demons. Why do you think that?
No, listen to me this thing. Not the people. The main reason is because of the need of Inside Edition. You got to get this now. Hey, you listening to me? My wife thinks Inside Edition is, oh yeah.
This is creepy, guys. This is very, very creepy. Oh my god. Even this scene is crazy. Give me goosebumps. Oh,
humans weren't meant to see. Man goes on a water slide and never comes back.
But I've had people throw millions of dollars in my face to do something I didn't want to do. And what?
Why is it telling the woman to keep quiet, guys?
This doesn't seem like a joke to me.
They're in the room.
Yeah.
Family, this is very strange. Why is Kevin Hart telling the woman to shut up?
That was my way of cueing you. Like, it's open dialogue.
Yeah, you want me to keep talking about it?
By all means, we can talk about anything. But
Oh, family, because if care is not taken as you are aware, when you speak against them or you expose them in any way, you can lose your job, as you are aware, guys. And Kevin Hart knows this.
But don't do it.
Seems a bit sus if you ask
no,
me.
of course. Offer time.
Have you heard the conspiracy theory that Australia is fake? The biggest piece of evidence there is, have you ever seen an Australian child?
When Moana sets out on her boat to find Maui, she encounters a huge thunderstorm. Moana died since the storm was too great for her to handle. The rest of the journey is done by Moana's spirit, and that is why she only meets gods and spirits along the way. It is only after she finishes her quest that Tifiti restores her spirit to her body, bringing her back to the mortal plane, which allows her to return back to her family on the island.
Oh.
And she does. She only encounters gods and spirits.
You're right about that.
The whole movie.
That's wild.
Yeah, guys, so we've all watched that movie, you are aware. So I think the idea about the whole movie, I think, to my opinion, is true, because before he could encounter other gods, maybe she had died, right? Maybe where the ship, that's her boat capsized, maybe she died, and that is why she was able to meet other gods and the spirits.
Darkest conspiracy theories. The Teletubbies theory. The theory says that the show is inspired by historic events that happened in a Bulgarian mental facility. Each Teletubby is inspired by a kid that was experimented on. Lola was based on a child who had facial disfigurement and had to smile all the time. Tinky Winky was based on a deaf child who was tied to a fence.
But it sounds like it's moving.
What if, guys, maybe the plane is rather moving, but we are not rather moving? What if the pilot in the plane is moving, but looking down to us, we are rather not moving? Guys, there are so many mysteries that we need to discover.
Anytime I have to use my memory, anytime cognitive function is important, which is most of the things that I do, I use Alpha Brain constantly. It's probably the most used supplement other than vitamins that I take. Save up to 30% on Alpha Brain.
This is good.
From this Alpha Brain drug, I've googled it, I've checked it on most sites, but I've never seen it being sold before. Please let me know if you've really found one. Does it exist? Does it really boost one's cognitive power? Let me know your comment below. But if not in someone who has ever tried before, let me know. And if you have the link to it, please drop in the comment section. I need to have a trial. Thank you.
Gonna make you feel crazy. Doja Cat might have had something to do with what happened to him. After Matthew's tragic passing, Doja Cat deleted all of her videos except for this one. So obviously the comments on that video are crazy. People are like, what? Did you have something to do with this? She now deletes the video. There's nothing up now. Take a closer look at this logo and you'll see that something is off. Now the word friends is 7 letters, and in between each letter is a dot that represents each of the friends. You can see how it correlates to each one here. The dot in between the D and the E is gone. Why is one of them missing? This is just a conspiracy theory. I like talking about conspiracy theories. This is not a disrespectful thing. And this was a promotion for her new music video called Demons. And we all know how she's been recently, and all of the other conspiracy theories. Now I get that Friends is a popular TV show, but like the timing's really weird. You can't deny that. Everything is intentional. How would this have been an error? Think about the kind of team she has. How would they forget the first dot? But the promotional photo came out exactly 2 months before what happened to him. And you remember he did all these weird Instagram posts right before he passed away. I made a post about that if you don't know what I'm talking about. Like all of this weird stuff makes you wonder if he saw it coming. If you like my content, follow my TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube for more. It really helps when you interact.
I believe he saw everything coming because most people before they die, they know, guys. So that's why he posted all these things on his accounts before his passing. But there's still things to learn about, family.
Here's one of my favorite mysterious facts about Stanley Kubrick's Eyes Wide Shut. It's well known that the cut presented a few days before Kubrick's death was too jarring for executives that they cut 25 minutes out, without Kubrick there to oppose the decision. This left many storylines seemingly unresolved, so we're not really sure if the story is actually what was intended. The crazy thing is that they asked him to cut these scenes before he died, and he said no. So the conspiracy theory goes that he made a movie about this sensitive subject of exposing the elites, refused to cut the touchy scenes when asked, died a few days later, only to have the studio cut the scenes anyways. really makes you think.
Guys, connect the dots, guys. I think it's the truth because you see, he was trying to expose the elites, and I believe the movie production was against the motion because anytime you kick against them, they kick it back, right? So I believe his passing might be the reason why he wasn't willing to cut off that scene. Guys, the elites are real, and I believe they are very deadly if we want to go against them.
You guys hear about this? Scientists captured the Wendigo and tried to keep it a secret. Check this out. Just a week ago, an explorer found something the world will never forget. Mike Jordan was an urban explorer from Seattle, Washington. He had heard about an old CIA research facility that was closed down in 1993 and decided to go find out. The building was deep in the woods, and Mike spent over an hour walking from his car to the perimeter fence. He quickly hopped the fence and continued towards the ruins of the research facility. As he approached the entrance, he felt a sudden temperature decrease, but he ignored it and continued through the front door of the facility. While exploring the first floor, everywhere he looked, there were old documents spread out. Among them, he discovered researcher logs detailing observations of the Wendigo, its behavior, and their growing unease. Mike decided to venture deeper. From behind an old metal door, he heard faint, eerie whispers and distant howls echoing through the corridors, but nothing prepared him for what he saw next. With a deep breath, he opened the door. A massive Wendigo, chained to the wall, was staring straight into Mike's soul. Without a second thought, he sprinted back up the stairs and out of the facility, not stopping until he was safely back in his car. He uploaded his GoPro footage just this morning. To see it, press this icon at the bottom, then more, and photos.
What is the next tallest thing we built? Stable structure after the pyramids.
What?
The Eiffel Tower.
Really?
Yes, late 1800s in Paris, the Eiffel Tower. That was the first stable structure we built as a civilization that was taller than the pyramids. So the Egyptians knew architecture. Those rocks are nowhere in the region. They found a place where those rocks were mined. And those are some big-ass rocks.
The thing about the pyramids that's so impressive is the precision and the sheer numbers. 2,600,000 stones.
Our best understanding of Stonehenge is that it's a functioning observatory that can actually predict eclipses.
Government conspiracy theories that ended up being true. Conspiracy number 1. In 1953, the U.S. government started Project Sunshine. It was kept secret until about 1956 when people started finding out what was going on. The project was started to measure the devastation that nuclear fallout would do on the human tissue and bones of the dead. The conspiracy theory was that the government was stealing dead bodies to actually do this research. The truth is the government was stealing bodies, and to make it worse, it was stealing babies and infants without letting the families know that we're grieving. As these children were dead, the government was taking their limbs. They stole more than 1,500 bodies. But of course, nothing was ever done about it because it's the government. Let me know in the comments what you think about this.
Guys, I believe that the government has so many things hidden from us, and they are doing this at the blind side of the people. And who are we to say it? Anytime you say this fact, then they will be at your doorstep and will just disappear family. So that's why so many people know this as not just a conspiracy theory, but as fact, but they wouldn't talk about it. Everyone is afraid.
You know the Illuminati logo, the triangle. You know they say that also has a meaning.
Yeah, it's the meaning of a Christian or something.
Yeah,
it's the Father,
the
Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit. Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, bro.
That triangle, each side, right?
There's a meaning.
Yeah.
I go and
Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Illuminati. Illuminati. I got triangle here also, bro. With my eye.
Wait, both of you got eyes with triangles.
Yeah.
So are you guys part of a certain organization?
Watch out. Illuminati is coming.
Wayne also got one eye, but I don't know where his triangle.
So guys, as the triangle in the Christian organization as it goes, so the pyramid is the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. This is what we already know, right? Yeah.
You heard the color theory?
What's the color theory?
They say if you don't know the name of a color, that you can't see it.
That I can't see it.
It doesn't make sense, right?
Yeah.
It does. They did a test, a bunch of shades of green and then one blue one. And they brought this color palette to these tribalists somewhere in the Amazon. In their language, they have no word for blue. They only have words for green. A bunch of green and then one blue. When they showed it to the natives, they were so confused. They took like hours, literally hours to decipher like which one is the blue one. But is it not obvious?
Yeah.
It's obvious to us because we know the name blue and the name green. Now, what's crazier, they did one with a bunch of different shades of green.
Oh, that one fucked them up.
Yeah.
For sure.
No, check this out.
That one fucked them
No,
up.
the opposite. They were able to point that out in seconds. In their language, they have multiple words for the shades of green because that's all they see in the wilderness.
Yeah.
Now, hear me out. If we point outside and look at some
The craziest.
Wow. So, God family, as you are aware, so I think it is part of human life. You cannot decipher or know something that has no name, right? So if we have no idea of a color, then it will be tough for it to even to recognize that color. Right? So I believe that is the whole thing.
Celebrity Conspiracy Theories Part 7.
Everyone seems to think that I'm Adele.
It was said that this was done so that they could double on the earnings from just pitching one person's voice to make it sound like two different artists. And up until the Grammys, they had not been seen in the same room together. So unless this was an incredibly quick change, I think this theory is put to bed.
This is wow, but yet it worked, guys. So when they pitched the voice, you are aware it changed. What if it's the truth, guys? Let me know your comment below. Let me know your idea in the comment section.
The Queen of the Illuminati, Beyonce. She said that whenever she performs on stage, someone named Sasha Fierce comes into her body and takes over. She literally explains all of this herself on YouTube, but check this out. She literally says she has out-of-body experiences. If I cut my leg, I don't fall, I don't feel it. I am so fearless and I'm not aware of my face or body.
I raised my hands up and it was kind of the first time I felt something else come into me.
Her ex-drummer filed a restraining order against her and accused her of killing her cat to use it for witchcraft. Look at the necklace of this picture of Sasha Fierce. This is literally the symbol of the Temple of Satan. Jay-Z gets a lot deeper than this, so I'll make another video on him tonight.
Family, this is so creepy, guys, and thank you for watching. Now we spent an hour, guys, watching and going through this creepy and scary TikTok videos. Let us remember, guys, not all these conspiracy theories are facts. Some are just fabrications or some are false. So remember, these videos are for educational purposes only. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you love this content, don't press a like so I can be posting more content like this. I'll see you in this video. Take care and have a lovely day. Bye bye.